The design of the loader reflects a lot of consideration for safety. But does this automatically ensure safety on the job site? There are many pieces of safety equipment on the loader, but there is no assurance that the safety equipment will get the job done unless you use it. One of the most important pieces of safety equipment is your seatbelt. Buckle up before you start the engine. The rollover protective structure by itself does not assure your safety in the event of an overturn. If you are not wearing your seatbelt, you could be thrown and crushed. Don't operate under the mistaken impression that if a machine overturns, you can hold on or jump free. That impression may be fatal. Before starting out, make a quick check of the operational controls. It's better to take a moment now than to find out at a critical moment when it's too late to avoid an accident. If you are using a load in an area other than a quarry, be sure you call the utility services in the area to have the job site marked for underground lines or structures. In most areas, there is a free or low-cost one-call locator service. In the United States, just call 811 and you will be connected to the local locating service. It's better to take a little time before the project begins to know what you may encounter. If you cut through a gas pipeline or an electrical line, you could be losing more than a little time. It is also important to be aware of what is overhead. Serious injury or death can result from contact with electrical lines. As was mentioned, it's up to you to use your safety equipment, and it's also up to you to use good safety judgment. As the operator, you may have the primary responsibility for the actions of the loader. Always think about what you have to do before you do it. Never stop thinking about what is the safe thing to do, not only for yourself, but also for the people around you. This brings up another important point. There is only one seat and seatbelt in the loader. That's for you, the operator. These machines are not designed for riders. And when working in close areas, reduce your speed. You never know what might pop out in front of you or in back of you. Even though the reverse alarm is sounding, you still need to look behind you before and while backing up. You should reduce your speed when in rough terrain or when carrying a heavy load. No matter what the terrain, always carry your bucket low for better stability and visibility. This is particularly true when working on slopes. Always drive up or down the slope with the heaviest end of the loader on the uphill side. That means with a loaded bucket, you need to drive forward up a hill. Drive up vertically and avoid turning. That's when a machine is least stable. It may overturn. With an empty bucket, back up the slope. When using the loader, keep the loading surface smooth and level. This not only makes it easier to load the truck, it also improves stability when the boom is being raised. Be especially careful to stay away from under embankments. This can be hazardous to machines and operators, either above or below. When shutting down the machine, there are a few simple procedures that you should follow. The machine should be parked on a level surface with the attachment lowered to the ground. Move the FNR lever to neutral and set the lock. Engage the park brake and operate the engine at half speed without load for a couple of minutes. This will help cool down the turbocharger. Slow the engine to low idle before stopping the engine. If you are shutting down for the day, it's a good idea to install Vandal Protection and lock up the machine. You never know who might drop by. As we have seen, John Deere loaders are equipped with many safety features and systems, but it's up to you, the operator, to use them. You have to think about every move you make before you make it. It doesn't matter how much experience you have, it only takes one mistake to make a difference in your life and in the lives of others. Statistics show that of all the accidents reported, most of the operators hurt or killed were listed as experienced. Accidents don't always happen to the other guy. That other guy can be you.